All right, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For me, it's still kind of a good morning, but how's everyone doing? Let's go ahead and switch over here. All right. Let's see. Let's say hello to everyone. Armand, morning, Johnny, morning, crew. Good to see you. Matthew White, good evening, all. Good to see you, my friend. Upside down head, yo, crew. How you doing? Badarius, yo, how you doing? How you guys doing? Hey, Johnny. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, I'm surprised that Stream Elements Lab is still running. I thought I turned it off. It's all right. Let's see. Tom, hi, everyone. Good, great to be here. Good to see you, too, my friend. Crypto Santa Claus, hello. Good to see you. Super C17, hey, y'all. Good to see you. How you doing? Mr. Reckless, hey, Johnny. How you doing, my friend? Pratish with the hello emojis, wave emojis. Good to see you, buddy. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. Let me just pop out chat. We got a couple things to talk about. Come on. Here we go. Let's pull up the charts. All right, everyone. So, a couple things I want to talk about today. A couple different things that we could be. I just want to prepare you guys to go into, or at least going into the beginning of the week here, to give you guys a couple different options, a couple different opinions of what I think could be going on, what we could be working on, but somewhat in the near future, I think we're definitely going to be making a decision here sooner than later. First things first, in order for me to do that, I want to kind of focus a little bit more on the bigger time frame and just kind of talk about the more macro ideas of what could be happening. First things first, I do have to show you guys that we do have a completed ABC here. Now, this can mean a couple of things. Maybe we are done, maybe we're not. All right, that's usually the question I like to ask. Is this the beginning of something or the end of something? Is this an ABC completed, or is this part of a larger A? Yeah, you can definitely make claims and arguments for both sides. But for me at the moment, as of right now, I'm kind of in the middle. I can easily make arguments for both sides. If we are going to see lower lows that everyone keeps talking about down in this like 8 to 10K region, I don't think we're just gonna fall off a cliff. I honestly think we're gonna come up, put in a much larger relief rally. All right, maybe we're done here. Maybe this is the beginning of a larger A within the larger trend here. Maybe we'll form an ABC within the B. I would like to see a top around like 32 to 35K, somewhere around there. And then maybe we're going to finally come down, make that larger push. Now, this move might take a very long time to form. But just, keep that in mind. Maybe we're working on something like this. As of right now, maybe this is an A. We're going to be putting in some sort of B. And then a larger extended C. Or maybe we can just come and put in one more high and then call it a relief rally. Just something to keep an eye on. We'll have to measure it, and we'll have to kind of draw the lines as things are, as the trend is significantly separating. Oh, let me just make sure I got back in on BTC. As you guys can see, the alert went off. Come on. Did it not go through? Hold on. Let me check my Telegram alerts. Let me change something here. I'm gonna open up a different tab, do I? I can just pull this out. what do I have? Or maybe that should fix the problem. Okay, for some reason, like the order size was bigger than the conditional pyramiding limit that I had. Maybe that had something to do with it. But the order did not go through, which is okay because we kind of put in a slight bounce. And the dog's going crazy outside. All right, let me just pull up the chart. Okay, and I am so sorry, folks. Let me just go ahead and go back to what I was saying before, as well as minimize chat. So pretty much like I said before, maybe we're working on some sort of larger pullback and up. Maybe we're going to eventually make a much larger leg to the upside. That depends, you know, that could be happening. The other option or the other thing I could be seeing is that maybe we're just done. Maybe we're done with this relief rally. It's on the bottom of the totem pole of the possible ideas that I have. It's the one I'm least likely to be leaning towards, but maybe we're doing some sort of larger ABC within a C. I do not like this, just of the way it's extending to me. It just, I don't know. It could be just a bias thing, but just the way this is building up, this C wave is way overextended, past or beyond the A and the B. It's just the size comparison. But like I said, I could be wrong. Maybe this is definitely the way we're gonna go. I personally don't know yet. But the one, if I had to give you well, actually the other one before I go into telling you which one I think is going to happen, maybe we're done here. Maybe we just never see a new low. We were working on an A to a B to a C. Maybe that'll be part of a larger A. Maybe we'll get extended B, and then maybe a gigantic move to the upside to complete a C. I don't know. I really don't know exactly how this is going to form. If I had to give you an opinion, I guess if I had to give you my favorite out of the three, I'm honestly going to be saying that we're probably doing something like this, or maybe we're in a much larger relief rally, and then we're going to eventually come back down and put in that lower low at 10. I got to change this song, man. This is too intense right now. Cool. All right. And we're probably going to be working our way down eventually towards that 10K mark. And then the second one, I guess the runner-up is that we bottomed. But as of right now, we're probably working on something like this. We're definitely due for a pullback, guys. The setup is there. I don't know how deep this pullback is going to go. We're going to allow price action to determine that for us. But if we go down to a slightly, smaller time frame, we're primarily focusing on what's going on here. Now, this ABC is the one, that's how I'm viewing it, with an ABC within the C. So it looks like we are topping out here. I'm not saying that we're going to be topping out and putting in a much larger reversal. All I can say is we are definitely at least due for a larger pullback. We don't necessarily have to get that. We do have an argument that we can just keep pushing. I personally don't think that's the case. A couple different reasons. One, everyone is looking at this resistance here. Now, as you can see, we got like a little fake breakout here. We came back up, retested it, and now we put in a much very rapid rejection from there. So everyone's expecting this level to break. Me personally, this is why I'm a little bit more on the fence that I think we're due for a larger pullback, just to kind of scare some people out of these positions, and then eventually do something like this. A to a B, maybe come back down, test this region, B and a C. I don't know. Maybe we'll continue up from there. But regardless, we're going to put ourselves in the best situation possible. We're going to try to go ahead and short this. And yeah, so at the moment, based off, the patterns that I've gone over, we are short off of this ABC. Let me pull it up on like a 30-minute or an hour. Maybe 30 minutes too much. Hour, yeah. We are short on this ABC. So as long as price continues to remain below the top of the previous wick, which is about 24,280, I will continue to what I just hit. I will continue to go ahead and short that. Hopefully we can get a larger rejection and we can get a much larger move to the downside, as well as I am also in long positions from this ABC. I gotta go ahead and just clear this section off just because it's gonna start confusing people. We have this A to a B to a C, and then within this ABC we have its own A to a B to a C. So that definitely was the bottoming structure for me. I'm long off of this pivot down here. As long as, you know, we're just gonna let these two fight. At this point, I'm gonna be leaning more towards the bears in this scenario. But you just never know. We can just go, we can put in a smaller pullback and just continue to just keep going to the upside. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But me personally, like I said, I'm hoping that we can continue to remain below that pivot and we can put in a much larger pullback. Let's see. Pratish, smash the like button. I appreciate it, my friend. Thumbs up. Upside down, I had my BTC short triggered. More action happened live on stream. Yeah. Mine didn't trigger for some reason. I think I know why. I think because the order went above the conditional pyramiding limit, so it didn't fill it. I could be wrong. Maybe I'll have to reset the code. Let's see. Christina, hello everyone. Hello Johnny. Good to see you. 1K sub by next week. Pratish, I've been doing the math. So guys, first of all, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. And also thank you guys. I can't believe the amount of I guess progress you're making in the channel. We just crossed 900 subs. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. At this point, you know, we're averaging about like 300 subs a month. So in about 2 weeks, I would say, you know, I'm going to theoretically should be about 10 days, but I'm going to round it up to 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, should be crossing that 1K mark. So I've been doing a lot of things to prepare. I did promise that I'm going to, you know, give back to you guys, and I have a couple things I have a couple things I want to do. If you guys can see, if you check out the link in the description, there's a new link for the one-time payment for lifetime Discord payment. I'll go ahead and show that here. So the reason why it's a little bit different because I'm going through another third-party platform to help manage this for me. Here it is. To do this real quick. So if you guys are interested in signing up, what basically you do is just get access. It's the exact same thing as the Stripe portal. The one thing is that what it'll do is I'll have to make it like a more detailed tutorial on this. But once you sign up, if you want to pay this way, it'll bring you to a second portal to where you link your Discord account, and then from there automatically enter you into the server and assign you a proper role. If you guys are in the group, you guys might have saw me testing it on Saturday night. But yeah, actually no, Friday night. Because the last night was Saturday, Friday night. But yeah, you guys are gonna be able to go. Basically, you don't have to wait for me to go ahead and send you an invite. Everything should be managed on that end. Just because of what I got going on, I believe there's gonna be a lot of people signing up. Just like last time, but things are gonna be structured a little bit different, so hopefully it'll be a lot more streamlined. Anyway, just quick little announcement. I wanted to just make that clear. So if you guys do, just click that, use that link if you do want to sign up for a lifetime. Just sign up, link your Discord account. You can unlink it after. It just helps you get in, so it's a lot easier for me to manage on my end, and then we can focus on the trigger trade side of things. But yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll talk about that later. But let's continue on to the TA here. Oh, did I finish BTC? Yeah, pretty much like I said, I'm long from this pivot, and then I'm short from the other pivot above, and then we're gonna let these two positions fight out. If we continue to pump the upside, we win. If we continue to dump, we also win. So it's a win-win. All right, Ethereum has been a little bit choppy here. Now, let me go over the large time frame. Kind of work our way down in the same this most recent price action. We're gonna do the same thing we did for BTC. First things first, we have a to a B to a C here. Now the question is this the beginning of something, or are we ending it here, or is something ending here? Just like with BTC, you can make the argument for both. I'm going to keep this marked out. Let's just say this is the beginning of something. The next question is this the B, or are we working on a larger B? You can make arguments for both as well. Me personally, I like the idea of this becoming a larger B wave and us working with a larger A to a B to a C here. In order for this setup to complete, I need to see price get above that pivot at around 2030. So yeah. The 2037 pivot, I need to get back. I need price to get above in order to complete that setup. And then we could possibly start talking about lower price points. All right. Or maybe, you know, the pump is really strong. Price action does not want to be bearish. And maybe we just continue. Maybe we just never complete that setup. We'll have to wait and see what happens. The other option is I'm not a fan of this one by any means. It's not my favorite. But maybe this is a larger B wave. All right, and we're working on an A to a B to a C to possibly either put in a lower low here to put in a larger B within the C, or yeah, a B wave within an ABC within the B. And maybe we go back to the same conclusion. It's a little bit confusing. Sorry about that. But maybe we're not done. Maybe we have to put in one more low before continuing upward. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. I'm more of a possible fan of maybe this coming down and putting in a low, much lower low past the previous pivot of this A. If that is the case, is this music extra loud? No, it's just on my end. Well, let me... Okay. So I could be on the fence on this one. It really depends on either or. Regardless of how I feel and what I think is possible or probable, the best thing we can do as traders is just mark out the possible positions, be aware of what could be happening, plan our trades ahead of time, and that's it. You know, at the moment, you know, I'm not gonna be setting up these trades anytime soon, but I'm keeping my eye out on this. And also, we have to pivot up here. All right, let's go to a smaller time frame and kind of show you guys why I might be thinking that, or what could be confirming those ideas. All right, if this is going to be the B wave, which you guys just saw of this uptrend here, the question is, are we done, or do we have a completed structure? Now, to me, this is very messy, but that would be considered an A to a B to a C. A, B, C within the A to a B to a C, with this being an ABC here. All right, and then this being an ABC here. Now, I know this is a lot of junk. Let me go ahead and just declutter that. When you kind of break everything down, you're left with the most recent ABC, which is this one. All right, and same kind of scenario with Ethereum as we're in with BTC. At the moment, we do have a larger pivot that we're working on playing to the short side. And we also have a possible, we do have a long setup within the B wave. And we play the ABC within the B, or within the C. Come on. All right. And so that's pretty much it for Ethereum. If we break through this resistance and pump, I'm going to be benefiting off the longs we have down here, or the long we have down here. And if we break down and continue to short, or sorry, we fall and the short plays out, obviously I'm still holding the short and we can benefit off that way. So to me, it's a win-win. Like I said, most of the scenarios that we're in end up becoming larger wins. So that's why we're a little bit more consistent here on the channel. Let's go over Litecoin quick. Before I do that, let me see. Let's see. Super C free Johnny Crypto shirts for everyone. I don't know about everyone, but maybe we can figure something out. I do have couple ideas for shirts. But Darius, finally we can see your OF. You guys really want to see my feet, don't you? Let's see. Tom. Hey Johnny, was it hard for you to break away from using indicators? That is a fantastic question. I'll go over that here in a second, Tom. Let me finish with LTC, and that's something I do want to talk about. That is a great question. But for LTC, same thing. A to a B, A to a B to a C to create a larger A. B, C. So this is the A, this is the B, this is the C. The pivot is around 85.24. As you can see, we're currently pretty extended above that. We want to go down to a smaller time frame or quote unquote smaller perspective. Focus on the C wave. We do have an available A to a B to a C here. And then from there, you could be shorting this pivot. Unfortunately, I am not longing LTC or shorting. I'm waiting for it to get to about 85.46, where the pivot of this A to go ahead and take a short. That's just me personally. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. When you have a longer short open, when do you consider closing one or the other? I'll either let one of them get stopped out, or I'll just wait for a continuation setup. Josh V, hype, hit the likes. Thank you, my friend. Jeff Jefferson, hello. How you doing? Coyote, yo, good to see you, my friend. I want to go over what Tom mentioned before in the chat, because I think it's an important question. I think some of you guys might need to hear this. And also for newcomers here, I give you, I guess, my stance, my opinion on the matter. Let me take a sip of water first. All right. Well, I need to also, I might need to sneeze. False alarm. Sorry, guys. False alarm. All right. So Tom asked, "Hey Johnny, was it hard for you to break away from using indicators?" So that's a great question. For me, I would say it was kind of hard in the beginning. Once I understood the principles behind the indicators, and learned to take a look at indicators from a different perspective, I kind of understood, you know what? I don't need this. And then it became a lot easier for me. Let me explain why. Majority of the time, okay, I'm not saying all the time, I'm saying majority of the time, a lot of the indicators that are out there are lagging, okay? And the hardest part about trying to trade with with a lagging indicator is obviously getting the best position possible. Unfortunately, a lot of these indicators don't do a great job at getting you in at an exact top or an exact bottom. Like some of these indicators preach that they say they do. In order for you to do that, you have to risk good foundation, good fundamentals in order to go ahead and possibly try to achieve that. But you can also put yourself in a very bad situation. Some example, I'm not going to point names, but I have a couple indicators here. What the heck? Okay, for some reason I thought I just got access to something that I was waiting on. But let's see, community invite only scripts. As you guys can see, I've been a part of different groups here. But, you know, this is for an example purpose. You know, you have all this stuff with all this crap on your screen. The question is, like, how do you go ahead and make a calculated move off of this? Not only are things lagging, it's also there's a lot of things going on. All right, and you run into a thing called option paralysis, is where it's very hard to go ahead and make a logical trading plan when you have too much shit on your screen. All right, if you have maybe one or two, it might be a little bit easier. But one of the things that I always tell people is that you got to understand that one, these are lagging. Two, if you're not an expert, which majority of you aren't, it's gonna be very hard for you to make actual logical trading decisions and create a trading plan using these indicators. Okay. And then the third one, which is probably the most, I guess, the one that kind of put me away from indicators, the one that kind of made me think, you know what, I don't necessarily need this. I'm not saying it's all indicators are bad. I'm not saying everything's bad. I'm not saying this. It's about the mindset. It's about why you're using them. Why are you using these indicators? What is the goal with them? And most of the people are going to say, well, I need an edge in the market. I need to figure out the next move before everyone else does. I need to be on top of moves before they happen. I need to be able to predict tops and bottoms, et cetera, something along those lines. And that's kind of where it clicked for me, is if you take the idea that, hey, a lot of these indicators are lagging, but you're trying to use them to get ahead and beat everyone else out, you're not the only one who's thinking that, all right? And a lot of these indicators are available to the public. They're available, even if they're not available to the public, they're advertised to the public, and maybe there's a limited amount of people, or maybe you have to pay an arm and a leg to get access to them. But still, the question of that is, does it hold up? Are they still lagging? A lot of the times, you know, I could be wrong. If I'm ever wrong on that, I will absolutely fall on that sword. But I have yet to be proven wrong. Enough to where it's enough for me to talk about, okay? You could make a claim for some things that work for me, like the basic stuff. I didn't get this crap on my screen. You do have the RSI. Now, I'm not saying this is the best, but I actually do really like the RSI. It's very simple. We changed the settings on this, and it's very easy for me to spot divergences. You can see we're in another divergence at the moment. Actually, are we in a divergence? No, we're not. Sorry. That's not a divergence. I mean, we're still holding a divergence here. But besides that, the RSI is very simple. And even still, we're taking an indicator that everyone uses, that most people, you know, use default settings on, and most people only trade, you know, they buy at the bottom, sell at the top. Very simplistic, very average, very ordinary, you know, basic strategies within these indicators. No one's really thinking outside the box. When you change the RSI from 14 to 125, you are separating yourself from 95% of the people who use RSI. All right, that right there will give you a slight edge. All right, and at least being able to see things that other people aren't seeing. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be a better trader. You're going to make more money because of it. You're going to be able to see things clearly. You're going to be able to make more logical decisions using the this type of indicator. It's not about understanding it's about understanding what the indicator does, but it's more about why you're using it. And the majority of the time, most people think that these indicators are going to give them an extreme edge, an extreme advantage over everyone else. That's just not the case. That's just not the case when it comes to indicators, as well as people think that these indicators are unique. No, I promise you, majority of people are using the same ones the exact same way. If you could find a way to stand out, you might have a chance. That's just my thing. Let's see. Big Egg Roll. Yo, what's up, my friend? Smash those likes. Coyote, indicators only indicate market structure is so much more accurate, in my opinion. That is absolutely true, Coyote. Ooh, 900 subs. Nice one. Thank you so much, my friend. We're almost there. So, Tom, if you're still here, that's basically the long answer to your question. If you need me to clarify more, please let me know. But that's the reason why I kind of hopped away, kind of stepped away from indicators. And also, I've had a lot of success just trading support and resistance, you know, back, not as of now, but just trading price structure, you know, going back to the beginning of when I first started trading after the COVID dump. I had a lot of success. This red line was my first breakout trade, and ever since I was able to make a lot of money doing that, I kind of understood that, you know what, you don't need all this crap on your screen in order to be profitable. And then that eventually evolved into ABCs. So pretty much it. Great question, Tom. Great question, Tom. You know, let's go back to my list. Thanks, Johnny. I'm personally struggling to break away from them. It can be tough, Tom. You just got to understand that that it's not, indicators are not the end all be all. I promise you, you're not getting that much an advantage, or you're not even getting a significant enough advantage over everyone else in order for it to be worth it. I promise you that. You can come up with the exact same answers, if not be a step ahead of the game, by trading price action. I'm actually stopped out of my BTC short. Should I just put my stop loss above the last swing high instead of the 3%? Nope, stick to 3%. Because doing that's going to take away from your R&R. You're going to be walking away with less money. You got to be strict with the parameters you set. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be this could be a bumpy road, all right? I can tell you this, 3% in dealing with this kind of price action is nothing. All right, I'm not trying to like scare you or anything, but I've been in positions where I'm using 0.5%, 1% stops, and I've been stopped out on the same setup like 10, 12 times. And I still stuck to my levels and then moved on when it was necessary. But yeah, just stick to those parameters, Big A roll. Eventually, price will make a larger decision. I promise. I'm not going to say which direction. If you're in longs, it'll break the upside. Congratulations. If you're trying to play this short setup, I can not almost guarantee, but I can say I'm gonna be a little bit more confident when I say that I think we're gonna be putting in a larger pullback. So it's definitely gonna be well worth it. I'd be shocked if we just come in, put in a small pullback like this, and then just end up shooting up. I just don't think that's gonna happen. I personally think we're gonna continue much lower. You're still in your BTC short? No, I got stopped out. I got the trigger. I got the alert to trigger before, but something went wrong. The order size was too much. Was a lot larger than the conditional pyramiding options that I had, so it did not fill in the order for me. I'm not sure if that's how it works, or it only fills up to $45. What I'm going to do actually now off screen. Maybe I'll do this now. I need to type something down to make sure I remembered to do this. Go to sorry, I gotta make a note to myself because I know I'm gonna forget this if I forget to do so. What the heck? That can't be right. Oh, what the hell happened? Sorry, hold on. I'm doing something in the background. All right, so my total is going to be... Hold this up. I was trying to figure out the available margin that I have. All right, and then we're going to do... track... actually, did I do that right? That and then subtract one to the last position. Oh yeah, because we lost the KDA trade. This makes sense. Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't know if you noticed, I got stopped out of KDA. I want to know what happened to that coin. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, that'll do it. I did not get re-entered on that trade. Guess that's why my balance is a little bit weird, because I was like, where the hell is my KDA trade? And I realized I got stopped out. And then 1,000 there. All right, so about, yeah. Actually, wow. Oh, that's 1,037. All right, so I gotta set it to 42. I give myself a little bit of buffer room, 43. Oh, guys, if you guys are using the Trigger Trade bot, I've talked to William, and I know you from last stream's mess up. It's automatically set the default no. So you guys don't have to. You guys shouldn't have to worry about this now. Prevent pyramiding on, yes, and then set that to 43. Oh, I know. Where do I have my Telegram number? Enter short. All right, sorry guys, I wasn't paying attention to chat. I was just trying to make sure I got everything right. Let's see. Let's see. I have been testing on conditional pyramiding to figure out how it works, and I made some progress, but need to test more. Yeah, let me know, Coyote. Let me know what you come up with. I got that right. Cool. So I want to get the show pop up. All right, should be good. All right, you can see, but Arius KDA sadly did not make a higher high for the nice short setup. Yes, unfortunately, I did see that. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm surprised it pumped so much. They managed to get hedge positions with no leverage, but adding the leverage made it more complex. Interesting. Oh, see, thanks for the help, by the way, Johnny. I appreciate it, brother. The ABC strategy has less analysis paralysis as compared to other strategies I trade. That's good to hear, Big Egg Roll. That's the goal. Try to make things simple as possible. Even though some people do say, oh, it's all subjective, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yes, it is subjective. Yeah, compared to Elliott wave, but you got to understand, compared to other methods like Elliott wave theory and all that stuff, I promise you, it's very, very, very streamlined. Right? This is why you zoom out. This is why you don't focus on a 5 minute. Right? You don't run out. You don't come up with too many options when you're zoomed down to 2 hour. So I just find that funny. I still get those comments every once in a while. It's all subjective. All right, man. Whatever you say. Cool. You do my thing. So yeah, want to wait till it gets closer. Should I just tell you guys what I'm doing now? Oh. $901. I'll just go ahead and spill the beans. All right, guys. I decided what I'm going to do. I still have to finish setting this up, but this is what I'm going to do. So for the 1,000 subscriber special, all right, special announcement here, guys. For the 1,000 subscriber special, if you guys haven't joined the Discord yet, all right, and you guys are interested, I am running a flash sale / promotion for this. Okay. As a little bit of a thank you for supporting me in the channel throughout the, I think I've been doing this for over like a year and a half, a little bit over a year. I never thought I would get to this point so fast. I honestly thought it would be 2 years till I saw 1K, but you guys have surprised me, and I'm just overwhelmed with the amount of support that you guys are giving. So as a thank you, this is what I'm going to do. All right, I'm gonna lay this out. All right, so for the 1K sub special, subscriber special, this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's well special. All right, so we're gonna be doing, so if you guys are, let's see, what did I miss? Vlad, we went over TA. We went over all the updates. I had a couple questions from chat, but I'm going over the little special I'm throwing for my subscribers once we hit 1K. See, Prathish Wen Moon. I don't know yet. If it wants to, if we break this pivot above, if we break above 25 to 58 significantly, I'm gonna be on the side that we're gonna definitely see a lot more upside. But it looks like we're squeezing in this range right now. But to be honest, it can go either way. If we don't pump now, we're probably going to, take our time with this. Have this develop into a larger A, to larger B, to a larger C. Something like that. Or maybe we topped out here. I have no idea. But we'll have to see how this behaves. All right, back to the subject at hand, for those who are curious. Now, this is only going to be a very limited time special because obviously there's a lot of, I personally believe that there is a lot of value in that the Discord provides, not only from an information and I guess, yeah, from an information standpoint. We also provide a lot of value from the community. My guys are top tier. Shout out to my Discord crew. You guys are absolutely amazing. A lot of the times I really don't have, well, I do chime in, but I feel like if I were to step away for a week or two, my guys will be able to handle it. So you guys are awesome. I really do appreciate you guys. I love the information you guys provide and the progress you guys have been making. I couldn't be any more proud of all of you. So, I don't want to basically, I know there's some people who have been signing up recently, and I don't want to take away from them. I don't want to take away from everyone else who's put in a lot of hard work and time and dedication to learning this. So this is going to be just a very, very quick sale for those who haven't joined or been on the fence. I'm allowing you to go ahead and get in as a thank you. Okay. And I'm also, what I might do, I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. I might give away a spot or two, maybe just as a thank you. I might give away a spot or two. I haven't really thought about that recently as of yet, but maybe we'll do that a little bit later on. But what the 1K special is going to be, right? So as of right now, the price is $150 or 15, $150 for a lifetime. Okay. After this special is over, I'm just letting you know that price is going up to 200. Okay. And eventually over the course of time, I'm not going to do it too incrementally, but as the channel grows, as the Discord grows, as the amount of value that grows, I am going to slowly increase the price. I don't know how frequent I'm going to do it. It's not going to be as frequent as you guys think. But as we continue to provide more value, I do have to, and also the more people who join, the more I got to keep up with. It becomes more of a full-time job to me. So I am eventually going to increase the price incrementally. I will let you guys know when I do that. It's not going to be as often as you guys think, though. But over time, we will build up to that. After that, it's going up to $200. All right, so keep that in mind. So this is how I'm going to structure it. For the first 20, the last time if you guys were here from the last special, I did a 48-hour special where I dropped my price down to $50. That's not happening again. All right, I'm just letting you guys know that it's not happening. What we are going to be doing instead is we're going to be I'm going to be running a coupon code, right, for 48 hours. That coupon code is going to give you 50%. Okay. From there, for the first 24 hours, the price is going to remain $150. Okay. And then I might actually no. I don't know the time frames, but I'm aiming for around 24 hours. Okay. So you guys will be able to get it for 75. It really depends on the volume and how much we get in. All right, and then after that, for the next 24 hours, that I'm going to increase the price to 200. All right. And then from there, obviously you guys can do math, but that's going to be $100 to get in. And then that's pretty much going to be, that's the main part of it. I'm debating, if you guys are interested, let me know. For some of you guys who might need help, I know if you go to my Patreon, there's a thing to sign up for one-on-one sessions. I got maybe I had one person the entire time doing this who asked for a session. So if you guys need extra help, all right, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be offering for the entire 48 hours as well. All right, I'm going to be dropping down my hourly rate to $50. Okay. So if you guys want extra help on this, or you guys need me to sit down with you and walk you through this and provide extra help, or if you guys want to ask me any questions regarding trading, maybe, I've had the person who signed up it was half TA and ABC, the other half was managing larger accounts. If you guys are in a position where you guys have to you need to maybe navigate more money on a certain account, or have questions with account management and all that, we can definitely sit down and talk about that as well. But if you guys aren't interested, I will be dropping down my rate to $50 for the 48 hours. I'll have to see. Maybe I'll permanently change that price. We'll have to see how that goes. Just because some people might need extra help, or maybe I'll just start posting links for that separately so people can see it. Maybe to be people are not seeing it. But if you can check the Patreon link, it's gonna be that's one of the tiers you can sign up for. But what I am gonna be doing is dropping that to $50 for 48 hours as well. So if you guys need help, maybe you need to sit down with me and figure some stuff out, I'll be more than willing to do that. I'm doing my best. Thanks. It was good to see you, Vlad. Get people to like it, sub, and tweet, and do a draw for Discord sub. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Yay, boy. Let's see. More people in the Discord. Most definitely. Let's see. For Thief's lifetime giveaways for me, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I'll probably end up giving away a couple spots. I don't want to give away too many spots. Like I said, I don't want to take away from those who have paid, and it's more of a respect thing. And also, William and I and David from David Tech have been partnered. We partnered up together, and he's allowed me to give you guys access to Trigger Trade for a lifetime for free. So what I'll do is I'll figure something out on my end how I'm going to manage that. But guys, this is this right here is a steal on its own. That's why I feel even 200 is cheap. I'm just letting you guys know 200 is cheap. But this is gonna be the kind of the layout what I have going on for the 1K subscriber special. So if you guys are interested, be patient. All right, I know there's a couple people who have reached out to me, who reached out to my DMs and asked me about, you know, the special what I have going on. So I know a couple of you guys are waiting. I figure where to put this. All I could say is just be patient. Are you dropping the price of fee pigs? No. No, those are going up, Coyote. The more subs we have, the more people want to see my feet. Those are going up. Demand's going to increase. Let's see. Lifetime for solving Wordle. For Thieves, that's too easy. That's too easy. I got to give everyone an equal chance. Let's see. Norbert Simon. First of all, welcome. Good to see you. Hi, how do you decide when to take profit? So, great question. So how we take profit is based on one thing. Oh shit! I didn't mean to get rid of that. So I could pin this. The main thing I use to decide when to take profit. Why can't I delete this? No, I'm hitting the wrong button. Is, let's say it's something called the continuation setup, right? If you aren't aware of what a continuation setup is, so when we trade ABCs, we're initially looking for a reversal, right? So we're looking for uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. When price gets above the when price gets above the pivot of the previous A and gets back below, we're going to go ahead and short, right? And then basically what we're doing is we're allowing price to show us where it wants to either top out, bottom out, or continue, okay? In this case, when we're looking for continuation setups, all we're doing is looking for similar sized ABCs on a relative perspective, all right? And then we're going to be taking profit off the table and re-entering. Hold on. This song's a little too intense. We're going to be taking profits off the table and re-entering, right? So in this case, we have an ABC to the upside here, which is considered a bearish continuation setup. So we're going to use this line as the entry. So once we take profit, we're going to re-enter immediately with the new margin here. All right, you're just going to keep doing the same thing. As soon as you find a relative ABC on a larger time frame, all right, or something that's similar to the original trade that you took, we're going to go ahead and take profit and re-enter there. And then you're just going to keep doing that over and over and over again until you can't do it no more. You have another one here. Oh, that was a terrible start. All right, as you can see, I'm taking profit, re-entering, accumulating, and basically compounding the gains that I made. We have an ABC, but we took the ABC within the C. Hit too many keys at once. Your re-enter short there. And then, you know, as you can see, we're kind of dwindling down on the perspective here. We took profit here and entered here off of this ABC. And you're just going to keep doing that until you can't do it no more. All right, and we're going to be doing the same thing to the upside. This is the last short continuation take profit area where we took profit and re-entered. Okay? It's the opposite for long positions. So let me show you what I mean to give you a most recent example. We have a ABC long setup on this dump here, or a reversal. All right, as long as price is above that region, we're going to go ahead and continue to take longs. And all we're doing is looking for another ABC pullback. All right. On a relative time frame. Now, when we are in aggressive uptrends, I have compromised a little bit of what I look for. I don't bring myself to too small of a time frame, but I'm a little bit more lenient, or I'm a little bit more considerate when it comes to the setups that I take. Right? But we do have one here. A to a B to a C. Now, I took profit as soon as price crossed below that region. Right, and then I entered, well, at the line, and I entered one price crossed below and then back above. I can see we attempted and we failed, so I got stopped out of that long position. Took another one here, and unfortunately I messed up on stream and took profit on this long early. But we do have a possible, how do I say this? All we're looking for is more upside with a pullback at some point on a larger time frame. You know, hopefully, you know, if the market, if we do want to continue the upside, maybe we come up here or even higher, who knows? And then we put in some sort of ABC pullback here. And we'll go ahead and take profit and re-enter here. Wait a second, where do I get them now? What's the price, Coyote? What do you know that I do? Simon, thank you. No problem, my friend. That's that's the easiest way to go ahead and explain the continuation method. Let's see, but Arius just gotta this gotta say pretty please. Oh god. Tom, I suck at Wordle. Don't worry, it's not gonna be a Wordle competition because I know there's people. I'm not accusing anyone of cheating, but I know there's websites out there that you can just go ahead and just cheat. So I'm not doing that. I will do a raffle of some sort. I think you can do it on Stream Elements. So I'll have to go ahead and set that up. Maybe I'll do a raffle. For those who are interested. Yeah, I'll do a raffle. I'll probably do what I'll end up probably doing is I'll go ahead and raffle. I'll probably do, depending on how many viewers, I might just do 1 or 2. Like I said, I don't want to take away from the group. Or maybe I'll do something to where I'll do 1 or 2 free, and maybe I'll do another 1 or 2 where you pay, like, you know, $50 or something like that for like a stream discount. I don't know. But yeah, I have a lot of plans when it comes to the channel after the 1K mark, guys. I'm very excited. I do plan on releasing I do want to do, how do I say this? As cheesy as it sounds, all right, I do want to make some merch. I just have the idea of having my own merch line with something that I created. Now the logo isn't anything special. I think it's really funny. It's an inside joke between me and one of my friends, and it's a unique design. And it kind of describes me as a person. I'm very laid back, kind of, you know, just soaking in the moment kind of person. I do work. I do put myself out there in things that I do want to do. But the logo is absolutely hilarious. It's so funny. The little ABC chain, I think it's absolutely hilarious. It was like icing on the cake. So I do have some ideas that I want to do. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw it on this tab, but I have like a bunch of, well, besides me looking at gaming chairs, this thing is a piece of crap. And especially I don't know, $1,600 for a chair is a lot. But I've been looking at getting my hands on a new chair just because I've been sitting a lot more on my computer a lot recently, and I can start to feel in my back. So I'm starting to, like, you know, fixing my posture, but a chair like this is going to help a lot. But I've been looking at, there's different like companies that have like clothing stuff. So I do want to start looking at potentially making merch. I also want to show you guys some designs that I had on here too. Pull up the Discord for that. So what I'm about to show you, all right, I basically was able to find a way to put the logo into AI art, and it made up its own renditions using that. And some of these are actually really freaking sick. Tell me, would you guys buy a shirt with these images on it? Hold on, let me show some of them. Open the browser. That's one of them. Here's another one. Like I said, these are all AI generated. All right, all I did was use the picture, type in like a couple keywords. I literally typed in cartoon, retro, trippy, and space. That's all I did. And some of these came out amazingly. That's another one. Here's another one. I like that one. Here's another one. Now, you guys, would you guys rock a shirt with one of these designs on them? Let me know what you think. Which one? The first one? Give me numbers in chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know what you guys like the most. Have you got any videos in the pipeline? Yeah, so I'm gonna be primarily doing some videos in the group. Just I want you guys to contribute as well. If you guys are in the Discord, if I miss something when it comes to like ABCs, when it comes to any information that you feel like I might have missed that I should go over, please let me know. I definitely will go over it. I do want to add some more videos, but it's going to be actually trading psychology stuff. Just over the course of me doing this for about a year and a half and just talking to people, understanding where some people struggle, to me, I have an idea of some things that I might have missed or some things I do want to touch on. So be on the lookout. Those are coming out soon. I know it's not fun. It's not the ABC stuff like a lot of you guys think, but I have, and I think you guys are going to benefit from this. And guys, please, if you guys go in the Discord, go to the server idea section and let me know. Let me know if I missed something. You know, somebody asked me about a dedicated video about hardware wallets. I did a video on that. I dropped that in the Discord. So guys, please, if you guys are in the Discord and watching this, if I missed something or if you guys feel like I need to touch on something else, please let me know. I will absolutely make a video on that. All right, let's see. We got 4, 1, 3. Can you add a BTC logo in 1? I'll have to find a way to do it. The thing is, if I start adding too many keywords, it starts messing with it too much, if that makes sense. Let's see. Coyote 2, Super C1. Can you add the word crypto to the AI render? Now we have all 4. Prefer 1. Yeah, it could. I can try, but the problem is, like, maybe, you know what? Here, let me try this. Let me if I can try to do it live. I'll do one right now. See if that comes up with something. Come on, trying to pull it over here. Okay, there we go. Let me do. So you guys said number 1, right? So it's this one. That is this one. If you guys want, I'll show you guys how to do this. So if you guys want to use a reference image, so this is something really cool. If you take an image that you have, okay, what you can do is you can actually post it in the chat. All right, so let's say I want to do this. Where is it? This one. Okay. So you can actually copy the image, right? Let's say, for example, you pulled it off of your folder. Let's say you downloaded it somewhere else. You can paste the image here. All right, and it'll process it, but nothing will happen. Okay. What you do is now you right click, hit copy link. Then you do imagine. Then you copy and it'll create a link. All right. And so it'll go into the link and use this image as a reference image. If I try to, I have a feeling if I start messing with this too much. Let's see. Have you ever thought about making a video series about the $100 account challenge? I could, Simon, but the problem with that is it's very hard to do so. And one, I necessarily don't want to recommend trading ABCs or the way we do this with $100 because, if you're referring to Kite, if you don't know who he is, then I might have to explain it. But hold on, let me go ahead and do this first. Basically, long story short is that when you're starting out with a small amount, you kind of have to risk everything in one trade. That's not necessarily how we do things. There's going to be a time and place to where, like, example right now, where we're at in price action, where we might get chopped up in this region. And if you put 100% of your account in one trade, you would have got stopped out already. So it's tough. It's really tough. So let's say, I have to get better with my prompts. Let's see. You ever? Let's see. Do you guys want the word crypto anywhere else? I think you have to be very specific. Use the word. Let's try that. It might not work, but let's try. If not, I might have to put in the tags again. You can see literally put cartoon, retro, chirpy space, and it came up with these. And obviously there's different variations. I'm not a fan of some of these, but if you guys like some of these, let me know. The one up here is decent. I like that one. Let's see if it comes. See, the problem with, like, I can already see it here. The problem when it comes to letters and using words, it just doesn't recognize. Yeah. That's the hardest part about this. Some of this is still pretty cool, but it has a very hard time trying to, like, it'll create the letters and it'll just like create its own language. So it's tough to do. That's why, like, I might have to like Photoshop these. Like, for this one, it'd be cool. Like, if I could find a way to Photoshop ABC on this chest, that'd be so fucking funny. I really like this one though. That's my favorite. Which one is that one? To see, 3 and 4. Okay. I personally like the first one. I like this one. But yeah, Simon, it's tough, man. It's tough. Coyote, I'm on a $200 account. It's pretty rough. Yeah, it's unfortunately when it comes to trading this way, it's tough to start with a small amount. You have to be very aggressive and play a certain style, and you can do it in an aggressive bull market. But how often does that happen? You know, we could be in an aggressive bull market now. I don't know. But something like this, to where you're just trading breakouts the entire time, you know, we were using, at the time I had $1,000 or 500. No, I had $500. I was risking 10% using terrible risk management. I was using like 0.5 to 0.25% stop losses, and I remember I only took it like not even all the way up, and it was still a 35. So, you know, in certain markets it has its place, but to be honest, Simon, it's tough to do it with ABCs and how we do this. I do not recommend it whatsoever. Oh, and I have been trading standard risk and it's slow progress. Maybe BTC as stars. Rune, that's a good one. Like I said, unfortunately, I can't really mess with these too much because of like the AI, how the prompt works. I tried messing around with it. It just doesn't like letters. It just doesn't like letters. What the heck is this? I want to see what this one looks like upscaled. Like a robot. But I can re-roll it again. Let me re-roll the original one that I had. Oh, this one's really cool too. I like this one. Did I post that one? No, I didn't. What do you guys think about this one? I really like this one too. Is this Midjourney? Yes, this is Midjourney. Have you tried using your thumbnail as a prompt? Oh, that's a good idea. Let's try that. I can do that now. I need to figure out where I put my thumbnail though. Downloads. MV pictures. Oh, where'd I put this? Let's see. Darius also very nice. Like I said, there's a lot of ideas. Thank you. And how do you decide when to break out trade and when to trade the other way? It's tough, Simon. I really can't tell you because you have to be in an aggressive bull market. We are in an aggressive uptrend, but I don't know if this is going to be an aggressive bull market. There has to be very confident signs of a bottom. And as of right now, I just don't see that. I really don't see that at the moment. Or the stream place. Oh, you mean like this screen? This one? Maybe I can try that. I don't know even know where I put that though. Videos. It's been so long since I've. Those are my edited, pre-recorded ones. Let's see, Sky Knight, I missed a 1725 entry for ETH. Let's see, Harold the homeboy. What's up, everybody? Late to the party, but I'm here. It's good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Oh, I see what you're saying. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully we can get another retest. I can't figure out where the hell I put this. Yeah, I can't find it. You can always take a screen cap. Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, let me just do that quick. Guys, just bear with me for a second. No, you know what? I know I have it without the letters though. I want to get it without the letters. I have a feeling it's going to use those letters and it's going to mess with. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What positions am I currently in? Let's see. Are you planning to play the bull market the way Kite explained it numerous times, like his 100 to 100K strategy, or you have different ideas? Great questions. And also, Sky Knight, what positions are you currently in? I'll flash those up on the screen. So I'm in an ETH long, an ETH short, and then I'm also in a BTC long. Now, unfortunately, if you guys were here for last stream, I was trying to show an example of how to set up the bot. And while I was setting up a position, I accidentally had the close all existing positions tab on, so it closed my long position from down here. So basically, I did a thing to where I re-entered at the spot where I got stopped out, and basically, if price goes back down to, you know, for example, in this case, down here, I think it was higher. But if it goes back down to that pivot, I'll take the loss like it never happened, as well as ride the short down. So that's why you see a long position from a very bad entry on my screen. It's because I just messed up. I shouldn't have taken that trade. Why the hell is Sam at $22 on Real's loss? That's interesting. But yeah, these are the only positions I'm in at the moment. I'm waiting for BTC to get back in. You can use Save My Eye for generating thumbnails. Really? But Harold, to explain, to be honest, I'm probably just gonna end up playing this the same way. I'm just gonna take ABCs with continuation methods, with the continuation method, and ride it as far up as possible. To me, that's more beneficial. Just from experience of how I've been playing things, it makes more sense and it's less stressful. Yes, you can make a lot of money. I made a lot of money taking the breakout trading style using the 100 to 100k challenge account. But for most people, like I said, you have to be, even me, like I'm not saying I don't feel comfortable doing so. It's just you have to be in the right market conditions, and I honestly can't say with any confidence that we're in a very aggressive bull market to where you can get away with that style of trading. I'm just not confident. Let's see. Will you switch to coin M instead of using USDT when you believe in bull market will start? So Skynet, what I have been doing is I have been taking, basically every time I walk away with a net positive position or net positive profit, I'll take a percentage of that and roll it over into USDT. I'm sorry, not into USD, into either BTC or Ethereum. So that way we can make money on the way up. If that is the case, if I believe we're in a bull market, yes, I'll start rolling some more money into the asset. Obviously, have you opened a position? Have you opened a trade though? Terminator. Great question. I am currently in no trade. Well, I'm in a BTC long, but I was in a BTC long from this pivot down here, from this green line that you see. And then I also plan on taking a BTC short position when price crosses below this line here. All right, and that's off of this ABC. So right now, if you can see price is kind of fighting in this region, but if we can get a confirmed breakdown, I'll go ahead and short it. I'm just trying to figure out where the hell I have that one. Jesus. Oh, no, that's my face. I don't know what that video was. Sky Knight, congrats on 900 subs. Thank you so much, my friend. I do appreciate it. At this rate, we're going to be hitting 1,000 within 2 weeks. At this rate. So if you guys are interested, I am running a 1K special. This is like the general gist of what I'm going to do. I will let you guys know when it's live, but in case, for those who aren't signed up, this is what I'm doing. Basically, we're at the current price, 150 for a lifetime. We're increasing it to 200 after the special, or during the special. All right, 50% coupon for the 48 hours, and then the price increases, and I'm going to be dropping my one-on-one rate for 48 hours. So if you guys are interested, let me know. Well, I'll go ahead and I'll make an official announcement. I'm still setting things up in the background for it. I'll let you know. I'll make a separate. This is what I'm gonna do. Instead of making a post about it, talking about it in the live stream, making a separate video, I'm just gonna do everything in once. I'm just gonna create the video ahead of time. Then I'm gonna go ahead and post it. I'm gonna have it set to release while I'm live streaming. I'm probably gonna have it on the day that I'm live streaming, and then from there we can handle everything at once, if that makes sense. Are you using 1 hour or 2 hour candles? So it's all about perspective, Terminator. I primarily focus on the 1 hour, but the most important thing is to zoom out. Right, you can take a 1 hour time frame and go in like this. All right, and still this is not a good perspective to trade off of. This is not what we do. All right, make sure you take your mouse wheel, okay, and you zoom out as much as you can. All right, I cannot zoom out obviously just a fake mouse, but I am scrolling out right now. I can't scroll out anymore. All right, make sure you don't pinch in too much too. You can pinch in a little bit, but don't pinch too much. Use the 1 hour perspective. All right, that's a good middle ground. The lowest I'll go, oh god, these stupid Christmas songs. But yeah, I go to a 30-minute, but make sure you're zoomed out as far as you can. But yeah, that's it for that. I gotta go. I want to mess her. Coyote put this idea in my head. What I'll do is I can't find it. I'll look for it after the stream and I'll post it up on the Discord. But if you guys are interested in buying shirts with any of these designs on them, these are all made by AI art, and I think it's really cool. I took the logo from the channel logo, and it didn't necessarily replicate it to a T, but it did a really good job for AI art. So if you guys are interested, let me know. Maybe I might put some of these designs on a shirt. If you guys will rock them, that'd be great. Be cool to see. Do you keep the mouse there for explain? Yeah, I literally, that's Harold. That's all I use it for. This is a prop mouse. Like I can see, I'm holding this mouse, and I'm able to move. It's just a prop mouse. Usually I use this for like my laptop when I'm like traveling, but I haven't traveled with my laptop in a very long time. So if I'm going on a trip, I'll bring this with me, but it's just a prop mouse for now. So you're saying I've been doing this wrong all the time? I feel if you're guilty of that, Terminator, that's all I'm gonna say. It's not the best way to do it. And unfortunately, because of the time frame and how we view things, we don't take as much setups as most traders do, but we might be focused on a setup for a while. Initially, this setup I think activated on the 15th, so it's been going on about 4 days. You know, we might be in this setup for a couple more days, but eventually we'll get a larger decision. Oh, let's see what it came up with. This is interesting. All right, let me re-roll this one. I'm gonna re-roll it again, see what happens. So Miko, oh man, dropping by. Congrats on the channel growth. Miko, it's good. Well, I can't speak. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well, man. It's been a while since I've seen you and a couple other people in Kite's group. but I appreciate it, man. We're almost out. We're gonna hit 1K soon, probably within the next 2 weeks. All right, these are pretty cool. I like the top left one. What do you guys think? The ring is a little retarded. I should have said that word. A little how do I say this? I don't even know what's a politically correct way to say this. It's a little off to say that. I like the first one. Top left. I also like the bottom left. Is decent. I'd like to see you open a trade and explain a little bit so new viewers can understand what you're doing. Yeah, absolutely. Let me see if I can run you through a scenario. All right, let me run you through a scenario quick. I'm going to show you I'm going to show you A to Z how I go through a process of taking a trade. I can do that for you right now. First thing you need to do is identify a good setup, right? A good setup can be found on a 1 to 2 hour time frame, all right? You need to be zoomed out as far as you can and needs to be clear, okay? If you, there's some positions that I take that have been a little bit smaller, but regardless, 30 minute, maybe an hour, or 30 minute at the lowest, I like to stick to an hour. To me, you got to ask yourself, is this setup clear as day? To me, this setup is clear as day. Right? Top, pullback, continuation. Right? Now that we have an ABC setup, okay, now we're going to do is I'm going to get rid of the slides so I don't confuse you. We're going to mark out the pivot of the high of the A. Okay? So if you don't know what we do here, right? If you aren't familiar with the ABC strategy, all we're looking for is we're identifying trends in groups of threes. All right, and it can go either direction. If we have this is a bearish trend, so let me show you. Bearish. Bullish. Okay, so a bearish ABC is when we're focusing on trying to catch a possible reversal or continuation, right? Once price gets, all right, for example, let's say we're down here. Let's say we get a significant pullback, you mark the level of the A. Once price gets back above, it gets above the pivot of the A, this gives you the point of entry. All right, so pretty much from here on out, every time price is below this line, you're going to go ahead and take a short position. All right. Now, depending on, you might get stopped out a couple times, but just for example purposes. All right. So you take a trade every time price crosses below this line. Opposite for the bullish position. Okay. We have an A to a B to a C. Once price crosses below the pivot of the A, all right, and then comes back above, you're going to take a long position. And basically, you're going to be taking a long position every single time price crosses above, and you're just going to try to hold it and wait for a reversal. Okay? So that's the first thing, identifying setups. In this case, we have a much larger A to a B to a C on a 1 hour time frame. All right? This is clear as day, in my opinion. So what you're going to do is next step is what I like to do in a situation is the only time I zoom in. All right? I know some people are gonna, I know Vidarius is gonna yell at me if I don't use the magnet tool, so I'm gonna use the magnet tool. All right. So mark out the exact high of the pivot of the A. In this case, it's about 24,278 or 279. What you're going to do from there is you're going to do two things. Right? There's two ways to approach this. I can show you the way how I do it, how it makes things a little bit more streamlined. All right, a little bit more streamlined, but at the same time, I can show you the manual way as well in case you aren't in the trigger trade group with us. Okay. So what you're going to do, if you're using the bot, I'll show you one way. I'll also show you how to do it the manual way. Like I just said before. But first thing you're going to do is you're going to go over to your risk to reward calculator. Okay. If you want the link to this, I'll put it in the description in chat. So I'll put it in chat. All right, guys, this is the bread and butter of your trading, of what your trading should be. This is the bread and butter of how you're going to be trading just in general. If you guys aren't using this, I promise you, you're going to fail. I don't guarantee much when I do this. You know, when I trade, the one thing I will guarantee is that if you do not use this properly, you will blow your account. I can promise you that. All right. So let's take it easy to save $1,000. If you need me to go over this Terminator, how to use this properly, a little bit more in detail, I will. But pretty much all you're gonna do is you're going to go ahead and adjust these parameters and make sure also, you know, understanding what stop loss you're gonna use. For example purposes, I'm just gonna tell you what I'm using. I'm using 3% risk with a 3% stop. All right, and it's telling me to use 25x. So what you're gonna do if you're not using if you are using the bot, all right, make sure you're at your selected coin, in this case BTC. I'm just gonna do it quick just in case you don't have it. All right, and then the trading amount here is going to be the margin. All right, so in this case it's gonna be 40. Set it to 25x. Stop loss on at 3%. You have to worry about that at the moment. Prevent pyramiding on. Yes. $40. All right. All you're gonna do is you're gonna copy this. It's gonna generate a list of code for you. All right, and then from there, now you could use the line, guys. Let me know in chat. Do you guys use the line to enter trades, or do you use the actual numeric value? I personally use a numeric value. Let me know if you guys use the line instead. I'm curious to see if anyone uses the line. I will go to the exact top, right click, add alert, cross below. So now the alert will only trigger when price crosses below the selected pivot that you have. Copy and paste the code, create, and then you're done. As you can see, I already did that on the example here. All right, let's just say, and I'll show you the line. So that way you can do it automatically. All right, let's say you're not doing this automatically. I use the line. Okay. Just want to make sure it's interesting. Maybe I'll start doing that. We'll have to see. But if you're not doing this automatically, I'll show you how to do it the manual way. What you're going to do is go to Bybit. Okay, let me make sure you guys can see this. All right, so for example purposes, like I said, we're going to be focusing just on this short. Oh, wrong tab. From there, what you're going to do is you're going to identify the pivot. You know, in this case, it's going to be 24,278.10. What I like to do is I just like to go slightly lower. So I'll go about like 24,273. What I'm going to do is go to conditional. First things first, make sure your leverage lines up. In this case, you're taking a short. So this matches with the leverage that the calculator gives us. All right. And from there, next thing you're going to do is, you see how it says limit price, change that to market. All right. Go to trigger price and then go, what did I say before? I already forgot. I said 24,273. Yeah, 24,273. And let me enlarge this so you guys can see this. All right, 24,273. From here, now you can do it by quantity or value. Value might be a little bit easier. And what you're going to do is basically you're going to input a number and keep an eye on cost. Okay. You want this number to equate to this number, whatever this number is. All right. Obviously, if you have a $500 account, it changes. You can see it went down from 40 to 20. If you have a $5,000 account, it's 200. All right. Obviously, it's a little bit different, but in this case, using 1,000. So this number should be $40. So all you're gonna do, unfortunately, if you're good at math really fast, you can be able to calculate your head. I'm not, so I just kind of ballpark it. All right, so that's too much. Oh wait, no, we're in a short position, too little. So right now we need to double that. Well, actually, we're going to do 990. All right, and the goal is you want this number, right, in the red to be under the $40 mark. So we got to adjust it a little bit. 970. All right, 970 is going to be about perfect. All right, and from there, you're going to check this box here, sell short with TP/stop loss. And do you see the increments that they have here? 5, 10, 25, 50, 75. All right. What you're going to do is you can input any of these values into the risk section of that. All right. For me, I just use 75%. It's just the easiest. Okay. You can do 50, but watch, if I change it to 50, my leverage is going to change. So just keep an eye on that if you're adjusting things. And also your portfolio percentage at risk is going to change as well. All right. So for me, for simplicity's sake, I just usually keep it at 4%, 75%. All right. And from there, you got to make sure that when you hit the 75% number here, that you're going to equal to $30 risk. So hit 75, you can see it's just slightly under, which is what we want. All right. You want this number to be under, not over. All right. So from there, I'm not going to do it just because I already have positions open, and all you're going to do is hit open short. All right. From there, it'll set the order for you. It won't activate the trade until the line crosses below this pivot here. I'll mark it out with the till the line crosses that pivot. And then that's pretty much it. And then if you get stopped out, what you're going to do is adjust your risk accordingly. So 970. So now the next time you do this, you want to make sure that this number here, right? Remember the cost number that we talked about, equals to 38.80 or below. So let's say you lose a trade. What was it? 38.80. All right, so this is gonna be 940. So now if I hit the button again, 2906, 2910. You want to be under that number. And same thing, just do the same thing again until price either pushes past the pivot of your position. So if price increases, all right, and to where we can't take it no more, or the position gets you in and eventually you'll be able to ride the wave down. So Terminator, that's the best, that's the easiest way to explain pretty much A to Z how I do this. Now, if you're using the automation tool or the bot that we use, instead of I'm changing this number to the margin here. Usually I just round down for simplicity purposes. So 38, and then I'll go ahead and do 38 here, recopy the code, copy and paste it again, and just let the bot take care of the trades for me. This is why I think it's so important, because unfortunately, when it comes to doing this manually, you have to do this whether you're awake, asleep, at work, 3 in the morning. Let's say you're driving somewhere. Let's say, you're not at a computer somewhere. Let's say you're on a plane where you don't have access to the internet. You're going to have to manage it manually. But if you have this tool, all right, and I'm not, like I said, I'm going to shill this because I think it's very valuable. If you are interested, like I said, until the 1K special, you guys can go ahead and sign up in the link below. It is going to be $150 for a lifetime. Also, I will take crypto payments if you guys are interested in crypto. I know some people do prefer that. Just DM me on Discord if you guys want to take that route instead. But you get access to this bot for a lifetime, right? Not $15, $20 a month like other platforms. It's for a lifetime, all right? And William has done a great job implementing new features to this. Eventually, guys, I will let you guys know. I will be getting my own separate UI for this. All right, it's gonna be on my own website. So, it's gonna have default settings to where you guys don't have to worry about adjusting every single thing, keep an eye on everything. I'm working with him on that in the background. But there's a lot of cool features that they've been constantly adding to. They're gonna be adding more exchanges here in the future. I don't know which ones exactly. I've suggested a couple, and eventually, it's going to be a work in progress, but they are going to be adding other exchanges and stuff. Can you use the bot to set up a stop loss on your trade? Bybit is banned in Ontario, Canada, so I'm using their DEX, Apex Pro Exchange, but they don't have the feature to add a stop on conditional. You might be able to. I'm pretty sure you should be able to. I'm not sure how exactly, because if you look at this is used if a signal from Tradingview is used to close an open position. For example, an EMA crossover. I think you should be able to force it. I think if you put a separate line, a separate alert, and copy the code, it should be able to do it for you. I'll double check with William after the stream. And Sky Knight, I will let you. Are you in my Discord group by any chance, Sky Knight? I'm sorry, it's hard to remember. I know the majority of people were in my group. I could be wrong. Sky Knight, are you part of my Discord or not? And also, Sky Knight, you can just use a VPN. I'm here. I'm not a resident of the U.S., but when I do travel to the U.S., I do turn on a VPN, and I can access that way. Not yet. I'm waiting for the sale to happen. Okay. Sky Knight, have you DM'd me at all? Actually, what's your thing on Discord? You said you're part of Kites. I'm in Kites group as well. If you go to the server booster section here, all right, you can see me up there. DM me, all right? I'll talk to William after the stream, and I'll let you know if you can use it. It was so clear and understandable. Terminator, I'm glad. Thank you so much. Sometimes I have a hard time explaining things, or sometimes I get caught up in my own words, but stuff like that where it's just muscle memory to me, it's pretty straightforward for me to explain, so I do appreciate the words. I do appreciate it. Let's see what it came up with. I can re-roll it again. All right, cool. Yeah, Sky Knight. As soon as we're done here, I'll see if I can get a hold of William. I'll ask him, and as soon as I get an answer, I'll let you know. Let's see. Thanks for your help. No problem. I do have a VPN. Just worried that won't happen if they find out when my funds get locked out. So I have gotten in trouble in the past. They've locked one of my accounts. They do give you a 48-hour notice, or 48. Basically, they'll send you an email and say, hey, your account's been accessed in a restricted area. Fortunately, we have to close it or lock it out, something like that. You have 48 hours to remove your funds. I think it's 48 hours because you have to it takes 24 hours to whitelist, so it gives you enough time to get your money off of the platform if needed, off of that account. But no, they don't lock your funds immediately. They give you like a grace period to get your stuff out. I don't remember what the grace period is, but they give you a certain amount of time. Let's see. It came up with another 4. Let's see what it came up with. All right, this is interesting. I think it's really cool the stuff it comes up with. What do you guys think of those? Here's what I just rendered. Let's see. I'm taking this BTC move, and people call me crazy. I even say that we might see Black Swan event this coming week. Wouldn't surprise you, Beta Bot. Are you actually a bot, though? We could be. Yeah, how we doing on subs? How we doing on subs? 903, 904. Awesome, guys. I really do appreciate those who are new to the channel. Welcome. It's very nice to see, new faces here. Also, my veterans here, my repeat viewers. I do appreciate every single one of you. It's crazy that we're at 900, man. Honestly, guys, it sounds crazy, but I never thought I would get to this point like this fast. It's absolutely insane. It gives me butterflies in my stomach. There's some things that happen in my life that really kind of shaking things up for me. I'm taking a huge risk. Not, if you guys don't know, I got fired from my job back in November, and I basically, I do okay trading. I will say I do okay trading. I was able to pull some money out from there occasionally. I do not like to pull money out of my account, because to me it's more of a retirement account for me. So it's something I'm constantly building upon. But for me personally, I couldn't even think to myself that I'd be doing this full time. And I really do appreciate every single one of you, whether you're new to the channel, watching this and learning from me, from the live streams, whether you guys have joined the Discord and are taking advantage of the opportunities and the value provided. It all comes down to supporting me in one way, shape, or form. And I honestly, guys, I couldn't be any more grateful. It honestly, like I say, it's just weird seeing this number grow every single day. It grows just like that. 5 people, man. Welcome, guys. No, I dropped my phone. But this is insane. This is insane. Let's see. I was looking at our circle chart. I have no idea what that is. Beta bot. I got laid off in December from my job. Crypto is my way out of the rat race. Absolutely, Sky Knight. Absolutely. Yeah, it's just it's a weird position to be in, man. I've never been in that kind of scenario before. So I've always been used to working. I never really I didn't really come from much growing up. Yeah, and this is just it's just a weird concept to me. So every day every day I wake up grateful that I'm able to do this kind of stuff, and it's all because of you guys. So I honestly can't thank you guys enough. This is why I do stuff like this. This is why I want to give back. I give specials out. I will, I'll try to look into setting something up here soon. I'll try to set up a way to run giveaways, where you guys can go ahead and get in. But yeah, I'll have to figure something out, because I do really want to give back and show my appreciation to you guys. I just can't thank you guys enough. When I joined, it was 901. Thank you. I do appreciate you subscribing, Terminators. Good to see a new face around here. Hopefully you learned something new. And for those who are new, hey man, I really need your opinion about Solana. Yeah. If for those who are new here, I don't want you to get the wrong idea, but I do talk about the Discord a lot. But guys, I don't want you to get it confused with, I'm not forcing that down your throat. All right, you guys don't have to sign up for the Discord. You guys can absolutely ask as much questions and take away from the live streams as much as you can. I hope this is why I do this. I allow you guys to come in, take away from the live streams as much as you can. That's how I learned. Um, I learned from the person who showed me everything, and I learned everything from him without ever paying him a penny. Eventually, well, I did join the group at some point, his Telegram group, but that was not until like 6 months after, and I took away a lot of value from that alone. And it's absolutely not necessary to go ahead and sign up for the Discord. There's a lot of added value, there's a lot of bonuses, a lot of perks to doing so. It's definitely going to make your journey to learning a lot easier, in my opinion. But don't get me wrong, and it's absolutely not required. You can go ahead and learn as much from me as possible. But let's talk about Sol real quick. For Sol, the main position I would like to see are two different options. One, come down to an ABC here, or if we put in a new high, possible short from up here. All right, and then we could be looking at something like this. So regardless of what scenario, we either got to come up and put in a higher high past 2677, or we're going to come back down and put in a lower low past 1967. If we come back above and then come back below, go ahead and short. If we put in a lower low without putting in a high and then come back above, take that long and try to ride it to the upside. That's pretty much it, Corel. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but that was my best interpretation of that. Corel. Is it Corel or it's not Carol? No, it's gotta be Corel. If I butchered it, I'm sorry. BetaBot's called optical art. His chart is confusing, but we said Black Swan event is here. Where do you think CRV USD will dump to? CRV USD. On what exchange? BetaBot, what exchange? Binance? Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Okay, I'm sorry. I can tell by your response. I feel like I didn't get it right, 100% right. Any exchange? Okay. So as of right now, it looks decent from a short perspective. All right. We have that ABC there with another ABC here. So it looks like it's topping out here soon. We are currently below, and we're on our way down. If we do, if this is a temporary top, I would like to probably see it come down to let me see if I can get a better picture. Honestly, you gotta take it level by level. It's probably going to be first, you're gonna come down and test this region of support. If not, probably come test down here. If that fails, probably somewhere somewhere in that, I would say those two areas are the main levels. I could be a little bit extreme. I don't know how this coin behaves, but it looks like it does a decent job with ABCs. As you can see, like we put in a similar reversal up here. And look, it put in a new low. It doesn't mean it's going to put in a new low, but I think we're due for a larger pullback. So it could be doing something like this. Who knows? But you got to take it level by level. Like I said, from a short perspective, it looks good. Levels of support 91.5, 53. And then ultimate low, if it continues past that, about 40 cents. All right, but like I was saying, guys, like I said, you guys don't have to join the Discord. I just provide, there's a lot of extra value in the Discord, and also coming up when we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, I will be offering a special for you guys. So, all right, who's doing this? So who's doing this? Someone's botting my account. Who is botting my account? There's no way we're at 915 already. Who's doing this? There's no way we hit 915 already. Who's doing this? I'm a little suspicious. Any coins you accumulating for your spot portfolio? Mainly BTC, ETH, Litecoin. I do have ADA on my list, so I've been spot buying ADA. I bought it once on this pivot. I bought a little bit at this, very tiny bit at this pivot. I bought another chunk here at 40 cents again. If we come down putting a new low, I'll buy more. But I've also been spot buying KDA. Wow, KDA got a huge rejection. I've been spot buying KDA. I bought a good chunk at about 87 cents. I'll probably buy a little bit more when we get back above. I didn't there, but if we cross back above $1.35 again, I might buy a little bit more. LOL, let's go. You pumping? Let's see if these subscribers. I'm not trying to say my subscribers aren't valid, but the fact that we just got like 20 subs in this stream is insane. A little bit too good to be true. You know what I mean? If I refresh this again. But guys, thank you so much, man. 915. Like I said, at this point, we're gonna be hitting 1,000 subs within the next 2 weeks. So I really am I am extremely grateful. I'm gonna be setting up some stuff in the back end. So you know, when the time comes, we're gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready because I know I have a feeling. All right, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, maybe not too honest. I'm gonna be a little bit. I'm gonna say this. I had set expectations of what I wanted, or how many people were gonna sign up last time, and it basically, I was blindsided about 3 to 4 fold of what I was expecting. So I have my expectations a little bit higher, just in case. I'm a little bit more prepared, but I have a feeling that I know there's a lot of you guys who watch the reruns of this. You know, I'm averaging about, you know, my view per subscriber count is actually very good. Right now, I see 273, 324, 274. I'm averaging about, as of recently, let's say, let's take the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 live streams. They're now 273. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So averaging about 271 viewers. All right. From what I've heard, apparently, if you can get 10% view rate per subscriber count, that is a phenomenal. That is a really good job. And right now, I'm averaging 271 divided by 9. Where are we at? 915. I'm getting about almost a 30% view ratio. So that's, guys, I cannot be any more grateful. Like I said, I'm just absolutely blown away with the amount of support that you guys have been giving me over the past. It's, even though I've been around for a while, it's been extra it's been extra overwhelming over the past couple months or so, ever since the beginning of the new year. This year has been very grateful to me so far, and I'm counting my blessings every single day I wake up. I wake up in the morning, and it's just incredible to be in the position I'm in. So I honestly can't thank you guys enough. Trevor, thank you so much. Everyone, Sky Knight, everyone who's here in chat right now, who's watching, I do appreciate the views. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I wouldn't be here without you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, you know, thank you guys very much. So everyone, that's really good, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, the channel's doing good. Trevor, Happy for you, bro. Thank you so much, my friend. No problem. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. And I can't. I just, honestly, the fact that, you know, when I hit 100 subs, I was blown away. All right, the fact that we're 10xing that, you know, I hit 100 subs just to give you. Let me just paint you guys a perspective of. You guys want to see my analytics? Or maybe I have to do this. Yeah, this is gonna be better. Look at the way this chart is going. I remember when I hit 100 subs back in August. All right, that was a mind fuck to me. All right, sorry to be a little bit vulgar, but you know, for the longest time, look for. Okay, well, I stopped streaming around this period, but 24 started consistently streaming, and I was only getting maybe like a subscriber every 2 days, and it's just been ever since I started working with David back in August. It's been exponential. So, guys, every single day, this has just been phenomenal. And I honestly, I'm in shock right now how much this is growing. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Because of my head. Wait, can I shrink this? Yeah. So I hit 100 back in August. I hit 500 back in, I think it was January. It was like right after New Year's. Yeah, I hit January 7th, I believe. Oh no, I lost. Oh yeah, lost a bunch of subs. January 11th, I hit. So literally, guys, within a month, I almost doubled my sub count. Let's see. Hugh Hefner would be proud also. Thank you, Arun. By the way, I actually got into ETH trade at 1725. Didn't look at the chart and saw a wick, and I went to 1727, so we're chilling. All right, that's cool, Sky Knight. Good. I'm glad you made it. Thanks. No problem. Thank you so much, BetaBot. But yeah, guys, we doubled our sub count within literally. It took us almost a year to get from. Actually, no. Let me go for lifetime. Okay, maybe not lifetime because custom. I have to go back because I made this channel technically back in 2013, but it's just mostly for views. It's crazy to think that was 10 years ago. So I was 18 years old when I made this. That's crazy. Let's see. I need to go to. I started this channel back in 21, October 21. Now. All right, so yeah, like my first stream, I believe it was in October. I had 18 subs. I mean, maybe it was in September. Maybe it was September. Shit. Let's do August first. Yeah, I had 1 sub, and my first live stream was in September. And look at this, like it just nothing. If you guys, I think was Trevor here from the beginning. There's a couple of you guys who were here from the beginning. I think Josh V was here for a while. But if you guys, some of you guys who were the OGs back in the good old days when I had like less than 100 subs, I really, I'm just, like I said, I'm very grateful. Thank you guys so much. It's just been an exponential line. Thanks. FYI, I had just subbed you 10 times on my sub account. I knew it was someone. Someone was botting me. That's okay, Beta. It's fine. If they, I mean, yeah, I guess it's fine. Sorry from the bottom over here. Yep. It's all right. It's all right, Beta Bot. I knew someone was botting me. This happened before. It happened around the same time when I got to 500. I got to 500 very quick, and then a bunch of subscribers just fell off. So I had a feeling someone was botting me to try to get that 500 peak. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna point. I'm not gonna blame anyone. Long as it's not me, so I don't know if I can get in trouble for that. Come on, BTC needs to get. We need to get a rejection. We need to get a significant down move here. I just want to keep my eye on the bot to make sure that it actually triggers. Come on, get me in. Oh shit, we've been going for over 2 hours. All right, guys, let's go. Let's do some Wordle. If you guys are new to the channel, what we do here is that we play a game called Wordle. If you guys don't know what Wordle is, pretty much what we do is you got to every single day there's a new word that from the dictionary that comes up as a I guess like a word to guess. You have 6 tries, and obviously you have to use all the letters in the alphabet. So we do this as a team effort. Terrible start. There's an O and an I. You know, it's funny. I wanted to do radio, but that wouldn't have done anything. What do you guys think? All right, hold on. My alert just went off. Let me make sure I get into this trade. Let me just check. There's something going on, man. Did I do something? Oh, maybe that's why. Please delete this. Sorry guys, hold on. For some reason I think I messed up some of the coding on my end. That's why it's not going through. Crossing down every time. Okay. Did I get my... Hold on a second. All right. Everything should be good. I gotta keep an eye on this though. Let's see. We'll catch up with you another time. Thank you for your TA, BetaBot. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your day, my friend. All right, let's go back to Wordle. So Wordle, what do you guys got? Let's do. Try to think of something that has I and the O. That's not in the last two spots. Gotta go, bro. Enjoy the rest of your day. Skydive, good to see you, my friend. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday. I'll be here for a little bit longer. Just gotta make sure this goes through. Sorry, we gotta finish Wordle, but at the same time. All right, audio. Come on, give me guys some. What do we got? Usually I check my stuff on my, make sure all my stuff's caught up on my phone while I do this. Inbox, maybe? All right, that's a good one. We can try that. Okay, so inbox is a decent guess. Hey guys, I have to leave. Sleep well and rest well, and push the price down, please. We'll do my best, Jeff Jefferson. But it's good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. What do you guys think? So the O is not in the last or the second to last spot. So it's got to be one of the first three. The I is not in the last spot either. Or sorry, second to last spot. There's pivot. We could, but I don't want to put it in the last two spots. I want the O to be in the first three. Lions. Let's try Lions. If you guess Lions, you're cheating. Okay, so you got the IO in the right spot. So something with an IO. This is a tough one. What letters haven't we used yet? P, K, M. The S is got to be in the second, the last, or the first spot. So this either can be something like this, SIO, but I don't know if anything that starts with that. It could be something in the middle. So let's say like, I don't know, MIOS. The S could be there. EIOS. No. Toist. I have no idea. PIO. N, no. N, no N. T. I have no idea. Maybe a K. Do you think it starts with a KIO? Is that a thing? Oh, I just realized we already had the IO in the one spot. What was I saying with TIOS, PIOS? KIO. Is that you spell kiosk? Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's kiosk. Boom. Let's go. Kiosk. That was a good one, guys. That was tough. That was a tough one. 95% win rate. If only our trades were like that. Let's go. There you go. Heather I. Appreciate you. You did a good job. You're right. Everyone give a round of applause. You guys put in a good effort there. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream though. We've been going at this for almost 2.5 hours. I didn't even realize time flew on this one. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate you. You know, like I said, you guys know what we're trying to short, so hopefully we can get a short trade in here soon. But I do appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate the support. Like I said, we're gonna be hitting 1,000, you know, faster than you know it. I can't wait to be able to give back to you guys, and I hope you guys can take advantage of that opportunity. But if not, you know, no worries. I know some of you guys are a little bit hesitant, which is fine. You guys can come and ask me as many questions as you want during these live streams, which is what I do here. We are going to be here on Tuesday, so mark your calendars. So 2 days from now, it's going to be, yep, the 21st, Tuesday the 21st. So we will be here, same time, 1 p.m. EST. I believe that's 6 p.m. UK. But I'll post that ahead of time. If you guys are in the Discord group, I'll go ahead and make an event. I'll tag you guys, let you guys know, give you a heads up when I do plan on live streaming. So it's usually about like 12 to 24 hours in advance. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, man. I seriously, you know, I couldn't have done this without you guys. So every day, I love being able to do this, and hopefully, you know, we can go ahead and make some money here soon. But thank you guys so much. Be good, be safe. Now you know the plan. Trade the plan. Hopefully we can get a move here. We have something to talk about on Tuesday. But until next time, guys, thank you guys so much. I will catch you guys on the next one. Shall we do the thing? Shall we do the thing? I hate stretching it out because you can see like what's going on like back here. Just move the green screen over a little bit. Unfortunately, I need a wider green screen. But all right, let's do the thing, guys. I'm gonna stare into your souls. All right, let's do this. I fixed my glasses.